Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Eva Spirit Tarot. This is going to be your November 2020 reading, your love life for singles, what Spirit wants you to know, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. This reading may have resonance in the form of simply confirming your story, offering you emotional resonance, giving you advice, or helping you to become aware of energy blocks you may have in your field. Of course, this reading won't resonate with every single Capricorn out there, but I have put my intentions in this reading that those who need the messages will find them. So please feel free to share this message if it pertains to anyone you know. And I am a channel, and as such, I channel lots of different beings, guides, and collectives through the decks that I have here, as well as through the stones and crystals. So if you see cards flying around or my voice changing, it's just the result of a lot of energy in this space. To contact me, schedule a personal reading, decks that I use will all be down below. Thank you so much, Capricorn, and let's get started. Okay, so what I'm picking up is that for some of you out there, you are newly single, or at least in some way it feels like you are newly single. It's still something, so for a lot of you, you were in some kind of long-term relationship before. They're also saying situationship with somebody, and it feels like you're entering into a new phase, or have just entered into a new phase where it's just you. And what I'm picking up as well is that it almost feels like there's some kind of relief in that. It's like you feel more stable on your own right now than being involved with whatever you were involved with before. So yeah, there's a relief that I'm feeling from just focusing on yourself. And what they're saying to me is that some of you have a little bit of guilt about the fact that you enjoy just being on your own right now, that you know that it's probably not going to be forever, that ultimately you do want to have some sort of partnership, but right now you're good just focusing on yourself. You're good, you do you kind of thing. And it seems that there's a little bit of guilt about that. They're saying that there might be people around you, or that there's some kind of societal judgment that for whatever reason, based upon what you were involved with before, that you should feel a different way about this, and that you are not really saying out loud or disclosing to people around you that actually there's a part of you that is quite happy about the fact that something ended or something is over. I think they're also saying because something about it was ugly, okay? The situation was ugly, it didn't go down very well, something like that. But Spirit is saying to you that it's okay to feel how you feel, and almost like that you've been looking for a confirmation that it's okay for you to feel good about the fact that it's just you right now and something is over. And Spirit is wanting to give you that confirmation that it's okay that you feel good about something ending. They're saying that the reason you feel good about it is because you are in a flow state. You're in flow, you're in tune, you're in alignment, and you are, they're saying, in harmony with what your soul is calling you to do right now, which is to focus on yourself. They're also highlighting to focus on self-love and what it means to love oneself. So I do feel a lot of love frequency around you, but okay, they're also saying that it's there's this feeling that I've spent all this time loving other people and taking care of other people, and now I want to just turn toward myself and focus on myself, love myself, and understand what that means to love myself. They're also saying along this journey of discovering what self-love is all about for you, that will include picking different kinds of people to be romantically involved with. So it's kind of like saying yes to that person that asked you out, for example. It's like now you're free, and now you can just flow, and now you can do what your spirit is wanting you to do, which is they're saying to explore and go down some different roads. So they're saying that for some of you there may have been someone on the periphery that was of interest to you, but for whatever reason you weren't available at the time, or someone's going to come in that may be sort of a different type to what you have gone with before. And now in the spirit of self-love, it's like you're allowing yourself to explore these roads in some way. So yeah, someone might come along, or you have interest in someone who's in some way is very different to what you've normally gone for. And they're saying to allow yourself to take this journey, that it's going to benefit you. And they're saying that they're also highlighting something about stability and self-stability and self-security. It's like you're realizing through the freedom and through the loving of oneself, that is creating a self, they're saying a self mode. It's like now you're operating in self mode, and it's not a selfish thing in a negative sense. It actually feels very healthy. It feels very positive. It's like you're giving yourself permission to live your life the way that you see fit and do the things that you want to do. They're also saying that as a result of that, you're going to be making different choices. And they're also saying you're taking back the power. They're saying you're taking back the reins in your life. They're showing me the Chariot card. So that's really about having a very specific direction in life that you want to go. It's like through this, it's like you now know what you want, and what you want is for your life to reflect who you really are. Okay? So it's like now you're giving yourself permission to go after the things that you want to go after. So this interestingly enough, this self-love that I'm feeling is the theme, that the way that the self-love is expressing itself, it's actually by doing things. It's making different choices. It's taking action on the things that you wanted to take action on. So for some of you, they're also showing me, like, if there's been some side projects or ideas that you've had, it's like now you give yourself permission to do that. It's like they're saying judgment is falling away. They're also saying self-judgment is falling away. It's like even if, they're saying that even if it's still a little bit there, but it's almost like you've come into observer mode, and when that self-judgment comes up, it's like you witness it and you see it, and by virtue of you witnessing it and being the observer of it, it loses some of its potency. And they're saying that this is a very gentle way to dissipate lower energies, is simply to become the witness, to become the observer of these different things, emotional triggers, they're saying, that may come up for you of the old programming, they're saying. But they're saying now is the time to live your life. They're saying fly free, little bird, fly free, and you do you. So it's a very empowering message. And there's a lot of strength in this as well, because they're showing me someone kind of walking their own path and walking their own road, but it doesn't feel lonely. It feels very empowered, and I really get a sense of exploration. So I see for some of you that you're going to be dating, you're going to be, single and ready to mingle, just getting ready to go out there and go for things, not just potential partners, but projects, jobs, just doing the things that you want to do, and finally living your own authentic life. Okay, this deck wants to come first. Capricorn, please. November 2020. I almost see these guys just kind of sitting there looking at me as I'm tuning into them. That's quite interesting. Okay. What can you tell me about Capricorn? Their love life, please. They're singles. November 2020. They're ready. They're ready. Okay, Capricorn, please. Can I take another? Yeah. Capricorn, please. All right, let's have a look. Okay. All right, first card you've got out is the Four of Cups. And on this deck it says luxury. And they're telling me to read it together with the second card, which is happiness, which is the Nine of Cups. Yeah, the wish fulfillment card. Okay, so I'm just going to tune into the message, the specific message for you. Okay, so what they're showing me is something about, they're saying moving into authenticity. They're saying the old life, the old you, the old the people from that time, the way you used to conduct yourself, everything about how things were before, it's almost like that wasn't really you on some level, that maybe you were trying to be someone that you weren't, or you were trying to do the right thing, or they're saying for some of you it's like you outgrew who you were at that time. And they're saying that the energy became stagnant. It's sort of like they're showing me or they're telling me that sometimes when we stay in things for too long, even if it served us at one point or another, if we stay, it's like staying past the due date. So when you stay past the due date of something, it starts to feel, they're saying, actually, they're giving me the word congealed. Is something congeals. It's like something like, and they're showing me moss and things growing out of something that was once there. And they're saying it's time to trim the hedges, and prune the tree. They're also saying as well. And they're saying that now you are in, or are moving into, a place of genuine fulfillment, genuine satisfaction, and genuine authenticity. And that's where a lot more of the self-love. They're also highlighting self-acceptance. So it's almost like there's something about accepting something about yourself, and accepting something that is a very true, authentic part of yourself, and the way that you wish to live your life, and the way it reflects in terms of your love life as well. It's like you're owning this truth now. And they're saying that there's such relief in that. It's almost like just accepting, embracing, and acknowledging this truth is something that's just bringing such a relief. And then you start to overflow with happiness. There's just saying your cup is overflowing with emotion. They're even saying that for some of you watching this now, you can feel your cup start to fill up with emotion. It's like, you know, I can finally be me. And Spirit is saying you can finally be you, and you can finally live out what it means to be you. So you went through that experience of living a life that maybe didn't really feel like your own in some way, or something that outgrew itself, and now you have moved into something really much more authentic and current for you. The next card you've got is the Eight of Wands, and it says swiftness. So I'm going to tune into this card to get the message for you, so just give me a moment, please. Okay, so what the guides are saying to me is that change. Okay, they're saying changes in the air, and they're saying in lots of different directions as well, that your life is going to, they're saying there's going to be an expansion of roads that will be available to you. They're also highlighting job opportunities, maybe abroad even. They're showing me someone on a road trip, someone taking some kind of road trip. So that might be an actual thing that you are doing or planning to do, but that's what they're showing me. But they're saying that you are not in a rush to pick a road right now, to be in a space of enjoying this freedom and realizing that it's sort of like so they're bringing me to a scene in a movie where someone said something like, I thought when I felt this feeling that this was the beginning of happiness, only later to realize that this was happiness. So they're bringing that to my attention to communicate or translate something to you, this idea that just be in this moment now of feeling free, and finally feeling open and expansive and expressive, and realizing that having all of these different roads available to you is the natural state, because when you are open, things naturally show up for you in your physical life. So they're saying to just enjoy that. But there's definitely a transition of moving into authenticity with who you are, and they're highlighting self-love as well. And they're saying that it's perfectly okay to enjoy this time of just having choices. They're also saying maybe different people as well, just having different choices and different options, and just sort of being happy with you doing you right now. They're saying that that's perfectly fine, and you shouldn't be ashamed of that. There's nothing wrong with that, and they're saying that it's something worth celebrating, that you can own who you are. Okay, I want to pull a final card for you. Okay, let's go here. All right. Capricorn, please. November 2020. Their love life for singles. Okay. They're saying to shuffle again. Okay. Capricorn, please. Okay, they're telling me to look at the card at the bottom of the deck as well. So the card you've got is the Initiation. Very nice. And it says Rite of Passage, Crossing the Threshold. So like what I just said about transition, moving into something new. So I've picked out this card, or this card has come out in another reading not too long ago, and I'm getting the same energy as well, where it's like I said earlier, sort of the old life and the old you was at a point where it became, I want to say dark, but please don't take that the wrong way, as in super negative. But I just mean that it didn't feel bright. It didn't give you energy anymore. And it's like now you're moving into, and that's the focus for this month, is that you're moving into this. You're moving into light. You're moving into change. And they're saying that it may feel uncomfortable in the beginning, but there's a whole world here to explore. And that's really beautiful. They're saying it's where you belong. They're saying it's where you, and see the light is going in this direction. That's beautiful. Really good energy. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Star Mother. And it says, how can you mother yourself? So what they're highlighting, they just wanted to give a final message there of self-care. They said, make yourself a priority this month. Loving yourself, giving yourself permission to feel good about whatever changes have gone on in your life, giving yourself permission to enjoy the freedom and enjoy the different opportunities that will come around you. Okay, Capricorn, that's your reading. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.